How's it going, everyone? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to yet another Umineko. So let's go ahead and continue from where we last left off. Now, someone in the previous episode has told me that the music could be bumped up a little bit, as it seems to be quite a bit low, so I will go ahead and do that, and I will also bump up the voices because they're a little bit out of place. That is not the options. This is. So, I'll bump that up once, and I'll bump up the voices once. Alright. And hopefully that should work out just fine. But if not, let me know again down in the comments below. Because feedback like that is extremely helpful. So again, thank you for whoever that was. I'm not good with names, so I can't remember. But anyway, again, thank you. And what the hell? Where's your line, boy?
Oh, Genji-san.
Okay, it's gone. It disappeared. Sorry. With a bitter laugh, Nanjo turned to face the door to the parlor. That look was apparently enough to tell Genji what Nanjina Ganjo wanted to say. It's fun with their names all weird like that. For the most part, Genji also understood the family's situation. It must have made him want to frown, knowing that right now in the lounge, the master he served was being discussed so disrespectfully. But it would have been very difficult to gather that from his indifferent expression.
しかし、私にはわかりませんな。どうして金蔵さんはこんな挑発的なものを書かれたのでしょう。
Nanjo looked at the portrait. For some reason, I read that as portrait. Okay. Must be the remains of Higurashi. Oh my god. That episode was whack. Anyway, sorry. Nanjo looked at the portrait of Beatrice. No, he actually directed his gaze beneath the portrait, at the plate with the epitaph.
私には親方様のお考えは分かりかねます。深いお考えがあってのこととお察しします。金蔵さんのチェスは昔から随分と遠大な読みで布石を打たれるものでした。いや、時には理解できない一手さえ。私ごとき凡庸では何を目論まれているのか皆目見当もつきませんな。私はこれを親方様の何かの遺言状ではないかと考えています。それを理解できた者に財産や家督をお譲りになられようということなのでしょう。つまり私のようなよそ者に解かれてしまう前に兄弟4人で協力し合って謎を解け。金蔵さんは息子さんたちのことを口悪く罵ってはいますが、なんとか兄弟が仲を取り戻してほしいと願われているのかもしれません。
The music is actually overlapping the voices. I don't know why it's like that. I think maybe that will help. It certainly would be heartwarming if, as Nanjo has suggested, this epitaph had been made to repair the siblings' relationship. I doubt it. However, both Nanjo and Genji knew that nothing could be more impossible than this. They'd known Kinzo longer than anyone, and Kinzo trusted them more than his own relatives. But even they could not guess at his true motives. 親方様は一族のものでなくとも謎に挑む資格があると常々おっしゃっています。南條先生はいかがですか。いやいや、この老いぼれには少々難解が過ぎますな。
実は以前この碑文を手帳に記しましてな。夜な夜な寝る前に挑んでみたのですが実に難しい。お迎えが来るまでの間ゆっくり楽しむことができそうです。源氏さんこそいかがですかな。
私めは親方様にお仕えする家具に過ぎません。黄金も財産も私には不要なも
の。やれやれ、本当に謙虚な方です。だからこそ金蔵さんもあなたには心を許されるのでしょ
う。ならば光栄なことです。
As Nanjo lightly laughed in response, he once again looked at the epitaph.
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。
Behold the sweet fish river running through my beloved hometown.
黄金鏡を目指す者よ、これを下りて鍵を探せ。
You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. The epitaph on the portrait called My Beloved Witch Beatrice goes as follows. I just read through it. Why is it repeating itself? Oh, here we go. There's more. Okay. As you travel down it, you will see a village. In that village, look for the shore the two of, Wait, what? In that village, look for the shore the two will tell you of. I think that's a play of words, because that confused the fuck out of me. There sleeps the key to the golden land. The one who obtains the key must then travel to the golden land in accordance with these rules. On the first twilight, offer the 6 chosen by the key of, sacrifices? Wait, what? Excuse me? Okay, I'll reread that because that threw me off. On the first twilight, offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. I think I know what it means by that. On the second twilight, those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close. That can't be good. On the third twilight, those who remain shall praise my noble name. On the fourth twilight, gouge the head and kill. Oh my god, there's more. On the fifth twilight, gouge the chest and kill. On the sixth night, gouge the stomach and kill. On the seventh night, gouge the knee and kill. On the eighth night, gouge the leg and kill. On the ninth... Fucking Christ. What the fuck? Oh my god, how many twilights did there need to be? On the ninth twilight, the witch shall revive, and none shall be left alive. Oh my god, it's still going. On the 10th twilight, at journey's end, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Land's treasures. Once and for the last time, the witch shall praise the wise and bestow 4 treasures. One shall be all the gold, excuse me. Can't turn into a god just yet, boy. One shall be the gold from the Golden Land. One shall be the resurrection of all the dead souls. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? One shall be the resurrection of the love that was lost. One shall be put the witch to sleep for all of time. Sleep peacefully, my beloved witch Beatrice. That was fucking weird, man. What the fuck? Damn, son. That's a lot of Twilights. That's a lot of rules. That's a lot of information. My mind, it can't handle it. It's 3 p.m. Afternoon, bitches. Alright, so that was actually pretty... That was a lot of information. I think I can understand what it meant by all that. And I'm not looking forward to it. But resurrection, oh. Everyone gonna be alright.
第10の晩に旅は終わり。
So they're talking about it too. What a coinkydink.
黄金鏡に至るだろう。しかしマリアは豆だな。ちゃんとメモしてるとは偉いぜ。
Hell yeah!
マリアは忘れっぽいからちゃんと書く。
Same here, Maria, same here. Well, I don't write things down, but...
ママに言われたからちゃんと書く。
There was a notebook inside the handbag Maria was always carrying around, and Beatrice's epitaph was copied onto it. Thanks to that, we were all able to challenge the puzzle of the epitaph while walking down this beach. Beach is a bitch, but Jessica and the rest had already tried to solve it several times, and had already gotten bored with it. However, since this was a first for me, I was so excited that I couldn't stop. It really tickled my sense of adventure.
まず1行目。懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川か。じい様の故郷ってどこだっけ？
戦前の後宮家は小田原のあたりに屋敷を構えてたって聞いたぜ。で、となりゃ小田原に流れてる鮎の泳ぐ川に関心がいくわけだろ？
まずはその川が起点になるからな。んで、黄金鏡を目指す者はそいつを下って鍵を探せとあるわけだ。小田原にある川ってなんだ？鮎が泳ぐ川だぜ。
小田原で鮎って言ったら早川だろうね。渓流釣りで有名だよ。
マリア魚嫌い。
マリアももう少し大きくなったらわかるぜ。鮎の塩焼きをベロベロベロってな。うまいぜ。さっき飯食ったばっかりだってのに、もう腹が減ってきちまうぜ。
ビスケットでもお持ちしましょうか？
悪い悪い。そんなつもりで言ったんじゃないぜ。気にすんな。
Shannon was faithfully keeping us company, since she didn't have any afternoon chores for a while. Oh, well, thank you. I would have thought that, since she's a servant, accompanying us would force her to take care of us and tire her out, but that didn't seem to be the case for her. On the contrary, she seemed to enjoy joining in on a conversation with people who are close to her age. When I asked, I heard that she was the sort of worker whose room and board were supplied by her employer. So normally, the only person close to her in age was Jessica. Yeah, I can imagine how that might be pretty dull.
さて、小田原で鮎の川って言えば、早川だってことは分かった。となりゃ、下るしかねえよな。早川を下ると、何があるんだろうな。
下流に出て、海に出ると思います。
そうさ。河口部に出る。そして、碑文の3行目には、川を下れば、やがて里ありとあるな。ちなみに、そういう河口部は大抵、大昔から輸送の要衝になってて、大きな都市があるもんさ。ここが、次のチェックポイントだな。
なかなかいい筋だね。バトラ君の想像通り、そこは大昔にとても栄えたことだよ。小田原城があるところだね。
修学旅行で小田原城に行った気がします。
Oh?
素敵なお城でしたよ。
ああ、私も小田原城だったぜ。洋館に住んでてなんだが、やっぱり日本人は和風の方が落ち着くよな。
マリアお城退屈。遊園地がいい。
そうかそうか。よしよし。黄金を見つけたら、このバトラ様が気前よく、遊園地を一日借り切って遊ばせてやるぜ。
Hell
yeah! しかし、小田原城とはな。小田原城の隠し黄金。お？ こりゃなんだかいかにもって感じだよな。
まあ、2年前の私たちもそこまでは行き着いたぜ。
Of course.
小田原で鮎の泳ぐ川を下った里。そこが多分小田原城あたりだろうってところまでは私たちも行き着いたさ。問題は次の行だろ。さて、バトラの鎮水理はどこまで行けるか見ものだぜ。
Yes, why don't we? Just like a grinned broadly. Oh, she seemed to be implying that she would have solved the puzzle long ago if it was that easy. Damn it. I'll definitely find it and keep it all for myself.
4行目。その里にて、二人が口にし、岸を探れ。
The shore the two will tell you of.
二人ってのが何のことかわからねえが、とにかく岸だな。で、岸ってなんだよ。岸って名前がつく地名でもあるのかな。
蘇我岸という地名が小田原にあるんだそうですよ。
おお、詳しいな。ってことはなんだよ。シャノンちゃんも黄金を狙って謎解きに挑戦してるんだな。となりゃ、俺たちはライバルだぜ。
別に黄金なんて興味は。
Oh, you're blushing.
ただ以前にジョージ様から教えてもらっただけで。
Oh, did he now?
2年前の私たちも同じ推理に行き着いたってわけさ。わざわざ地図を広げて調べたんだぜ。
小田原城の北に5キロくらいだったかな。
Every time I see that he has his sprite with the foggy glasses, it really trips me up, man. I always think that with those glasses fogged up, it's like he has ulterior motives behind, hidden deep down, you know? I just, oh.
そこには確かに蘇我岸という地名があるよ。
Alright.
でも、
And now they're gone.
そこからがわからないんだ。
So I think that's like a lie. Whenever the glasses fog up, he's telling a lie or some sort. I think he did his own little research by himself. And maybe he's figured out some things, but not entirely accurate. I don't know. Alright, let's just keep
次の
going.
5行目には、その土地のどこに鍵があるかは記してない。マリアちゃん、読んでくれるかい？
そこに黄金鏡への鍵が眠る。
There sleeps the key to the golden land.
読めた。
蘇我岸ったって広いだろうし、かつてそこに後宮家の家があったわけでもない。その広大な土地のどこかに鍵が隠されてて納品取ってんじゃ、こいつはお手上げってわけだぜ。
確かにな。鍵が手に入らないことには、その先の行に進めないぜ。ジョージ兄貴、蘇我岸ってのはどんなとこなんだ？
さあね。行ったことはないからわからないけど、地図によると山の中みたいだよ。確か浅間山の山麓みたいだったね。
なんだかパッとしねえな。宝のありかを隠した謎ってのは、もっとぴったりとハマるもんじゃねえのかよ。どうも、蘇我岸ってのがそもそも間違いって気がするぜ。
私は蘇我岸を疑ってるぜ。私たちが知らないだけで、例えばじいさまの子供時代を過ごした家とかがあるかもしれないだろ。1行目に懐かしき故郷をって行があるくらいだもんな。シャノンはじいさまによく酒とか継がされてたろ？昔話とか聞かされたことないのか？
親方様は昔の話はほとんどされません。ただ、後宮家が滅びかけた関東大震災について、 非常に人事のように話されることがありましたので、関東地方よりずっと遠方にお住まいだったかもしれません。
後宮本家は小田原に住んでたかもしれないけど、分家はその限りじゃなかったろうね。おじい様はよく自分のことを、分家も分家、跡継ぎに最も縁遠かった、と言われるくらいだからね。
ってことはつまり、懐かしき故郷ってのが、すでに小田原じゃない可能性もあるってことだな。
じいさまの故郷なんて聞いたこともないぜ。聞いても素直に教えちゃくれねえだろうしよ。
懐かしき故郷というのが後宮家のルーツを指さないのであれば、小田原説は初めから間違ってることになっちゃうね。もちろん曽我氏の疑いが晴れたわけじゃないけれども、例えば幼少の頃を小田原で過ごし、その後遠方へ引っ越した可能性もあるだろうし。
おお、さっきから何の話かわかんない。おお。
Maria had been completely left out of the conversation, and she now sat puffing out her cheeks in boredom.
つまりだな。黄金すごろくの最初のスタート地点が決まらないことには、何も始まらないってことだぜ。ん？いや、最初の5行で見つかるのは鍵だろ？鍵なんてなくても、扉はぶち壊して入ることだってできるはずだぜ。とりあえず最初の5行をすっ飛ばして、その先の推理に入ってもいいんじゃねえか？
おお、その発想はなかったぜ。まあいいや、どうせ暇つぶしなんだ。
Just bust down the damn door, man!
続きを聞かせろよ、バトラの推理。
でも、その先からは急に物騒になるんですよね。
Yeah. Shonen-chan frowned slightly, after looking back at Maria's notebook to recall what was written there. Yeah, I was forced to agree.
第一の番に、鍵の選び師6人を生贄に捧げよう。
So in that case, wouldn't you need the key? Because it says chosen by the key. Unless the key isn't an object. Maybe the key is a being, a person. Actually, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. It seems like it's implying that the key is a person, and you're offering 6 chosen sacrifices to the key. Right?
いきなり物騒になるな。
第二の番には、寄り添う2人を引き裂けときたもんだ。
AKA your beloved one, I assume.
恋仲を破談させるのか。文字通り、引き裂くという意味なのか。
Tear them apart, arm by arm, flesh by flesh. Drink the blood of their fucking souls.
わかりかねるけど、どっちにせよ、気持ちの悪い話だぜ。
Bathe in their blood, you fucking twit.
その第2の番の解釈を別にしても、第1の番に6人。第4の番から第8の番までで5人。少なく見積もっても、11人が生贄にされなきゃならない。
ベアトリーチェが蘇るための生贄。
Well, she knows what's up. So maybe the key is Beatrice. Ah! That clears things up a whole lot.
なるほど。魔女復活のための生贄か。そういう解釈にもなるな。その結果、第9の番に魔女が蘇って、最後は極めつけだな。
第9の番に魔女は蘇り、誰も生き残れはしない。
Not even moi? Oh.
結局は、みんな死んでしまいます。
Well, don't that suck?
それでようやく、次の第10の番にゴールってことになってんな。
Yep.
みんな死んじまうのに、黄金鏡へ至るだろうって言われても、 困ったもんだぜ。
鍵を手に旅に出た当人も、生き残れないに含めるのかどうかは解釈の分かれるところだね。
しかしよ、最後のところには面白いことが書いてあるぜ。
Yeah, yeah, about them, like, all the ones being quote-unquote sacrificed, being revived, I suppose.
ゴールした後、魔女からもらえる4つの宝の行だよ。一つは全ての黄金。問題は次だ。全ての死者の魂を蘇らせるとあるぜ。みんな死んじまったっていうのとかけてるような気がしねえか。
それを言われれば、次の失った愛すらも蘇らせるという部分は、第二の晩の寄り添いし二人を引き裂けにかけているようにも見えますね。
Right.
そうだね。そして、4つ目も第9の晩にかけてある。第9の晩に蘇った魔女を、4つ目の宝が再び眠りにつかせている。
好意的に解釈すりゃ、死んだり別れさせたりと忙しいが、最後には全部チャラになるわけだな。目覚めた魔女も再び眠るし、手元にはたっぷりの黄金だけが残るって寸法だぜ。
Huh. That's one weird way to look at it. But I don't think that itself is correct.
死んだり蘇らせたり、別れさせたりくっつかせたりと、魔女様はお忙しいこったね。
Really? You gotta put it that way?
ついでに起きたり眠ったりな。
やれやれ。せっかくの隠し黄金の話も魔女の話が絡んじまうと急にうさんくさくなっちまうぜ。
違いないな。
I laughed along with Jessica. After all, the idea of a witch was just too ridiculous. Of course, once we started laughing like that, Maria, who believed in the witch, got angry. Aww, you could have pout.
魔女はすごい。魔法で何でもできる。殺すことも、生き返らせることも、愛を与えることも、奪うことも。空も飛べるし、姿を透明にできるし、黄金もパンも生み出せる。
Kinda sounds like you're speaking of a certain someone, if you believe in that certain thing. Not gonna say it. Anyway. Stop with the oohs.
いけね。悪い悪い。冗談だよ。
Yeah, we were just joking, you twit. Jessica apologized, sticking out her tongue, but Maria didn't accept it. She grabbed her notebook back out of her hands and, opening to some other pages, tried to prove that the witch existed. Oh? Those pages had colorful drawings of witches on them, and well conveyed the fantastical image Maria had of witches. It wasn't the normal, sinister image of a crooked-nosed hag flying around on a broom. But a dreamlike person with unnatural powers, who could do anything and wore a beautiful dress. It was just what you'd expect from an imaginative little young girl. Flitting through the sky, crossing a rainbow, dancing around all night with a teacup and a teapot that would never get empty no matter how much you poured out of it. With a flourish of her staff, the stars in the sky would become candy and pour down, and flowers that produced sweets would bud by the roadside. To Maria, witches were the only concept that could embody the magical dream that so captivated her. As she grew older, it was the last remaining thing that could give richness to her dull and plain everyday life. That's why Maria believed in witches. She didn't want that dream of hers to be tarnished. That's why she didn't want anyone to tarnish the epitaph, which affirmed the existence of witches. Because the witch named Beatrice is Maria's dream.
マリアちゃんにとっては、これは黄金の隠し場所を示すものじゃなくて、 魔女を蘇らせるための魔法なんだって。
So it was a single link between Maria and the witch. Maria was very angry and clung to George. How dare you? Jessica and I scratched our heads and apologized. Yeah, we're sorry, goddamn. Fucking Christ. Give me a break. This is the first time I'm going through this shit. Oh, God damn it. It might not be possible to smooth things over again, like the time she got mad in front of the portrait. Maria didn't seem willing to be easily consoled. Damn it. Unlike Jessica and I, who hung our heads wondering what to do, Shannon-chan timidly opened her mouth. Oh, Shannon, come on. Come on, save us, please.
マリア様、ご存知ですか？私たち使用人の間では、ベアトリーチェ様の怪談が語り継がれているんですよ。
Oh?
そうだったっけ？
No, you shut up. Let her tell the story here and everything.
シャドン、聞かせてやれよ。
Yeah.
私は知らないんだけど、使用人の間じゃかなり有名な話らしいぜ。
Okay, good.
何の話だ？怪談？
うん。僕たちが生まれる前からある話らしいね。母さんにも話を聞かされたことがあるよ。
はい。この島にお屋敷が建てられてからずっと語り継がれている話です。当時の使用人たちは、お屋敷には昼と夜で違う主がいると囁き合っていたそうです。
The tale that Shannon told was just like a typical campfire ghost story. If there was a forest with witch living inside it, then of course the witch would come pay the mansion a visit from time to time. At some point, this ghost story naturally sprouted up between the servants.
ちゃんと閉めたはずの窓や扉や鍵がもう一度見回りに来たら開いていたとか、消したはずの明かりがついていたり、つけたはずの明かりが消えていたり、置いたはずのものがなくなっていたり、置いた覚えのないものが置かれていたり、そういうことがあるたびに、古い使用人たちは魔女が姿を消してお屋敷を訪れ、いたずらをしていったのだろうと囁き合ったそうです。
ほら、いる。ベアトリーチェはいる。
ああ、いるよな。私も昔よく登校の時に限ってカバンが見つからなかったりしたもんだぜ。
Maria puffed out her chest with an ooh-ooh, as though this was final proof of the witch's existence. If I opened my mouth, Maria would probably be hurt again, so I didn't. I mean, you hear this kind of story everywhere. Depending on the place, they might blame it on a dwarf or an elf. The only difference is that they call it a witch on this island. Of course, walking around a vast, elegant mansion at night would be a little unsettling. It's an island devoid of people. Since the mansion is so drafty, walking around on the night of a thunderstorm would certainly be eerie.
他にも、鬼火や輝く蝶々が舞っているのを見たという使用人も。カノン君もそれらしいものを以前夜の見回りの時に見たことがあると言ってました。あと最近ではお屋敷の中で深夜に不思議な足音をよく聞くと使用人の間で話題です。私たちは肖像画の中のベアトリーチェ様が姿を消してお屋敷の中を散歩しているんだろうと囁き合ってるんですよ。ずいぶん前ですが、私もそうかもしれない足音を夜の見回りの時に聞いたことがあります。
ひゅー、そりゃ怖えな。
怯えることはないんですよ。ベアトリーチェ様は親方様とは異なるもう一人のお屋敷の主です。だから変に怯えたりしないで、 敬意を持っていれば、決して悪いことはしないのだそうです。
ただし、敬意を持たないと恐ろしいんだったね。
はい。私が勤めを始める直前に、ベアトリーチェ様のことを悪く言っていたそうです。
I'm pretty bad at that. I apologize.
だから使用人たちは、ベアトリーチェ様のお怒りに触れたのだろうと噂し合ったそうです。
バトラとジェシカ、きっとお怒りに触れる。
How rude.
わあ、悪かったぜ。お怒りに触れちゃたまるねえ。謝るよ、マリア。もちろん、魔女様にも謝るぜ。ベアトリーチェ様、ごめんなさい。よそ者のザレ言と思って勘弁してやってください。
Jesus Christ, it's not like she's some god, right? Wink, I guess. I don't know.
私も謝るぜ。ベアトリーチェ様、ごめんなさい。
Unless witches in this world mean gods, then. Eh.
これで魔女様、私たちを許してくれるかな？
わかんない。魔女は気まぐれだから、許してくれるときは許してくれるし、許さないときは許さない。
それは困ったね。マリアちゃん、バトラ君とジェシカちゃんがベアトリーチェ様のお怒りに触れないようにするいいおまじないとかないかな。
Oh, come on! I didn't even say that much. What the fuck?
何か魔除けとかさ。
Oh, come on. You're all assholes, you know that? By relying on Maria, who was proud of knowing the most about witches, George was trying to revive her self-esteem. Once again, I've got to admire his ability to calm kids down. After taking a moment to cross her arms and seriously ponder whether they might be a charm that could save us, she started flipping through the pages in her notebook. Jesus Christ, how many pages are there in that damn thing? I thought it'd just, be a scribbled diary. But there also seemed to be quite a few pages that looked like they'd come from a book on black magic. Maria solemnly, god damn it, sorry, considered a group of these pages, which contained things that looked like magic circles. You're not gonna be doing the fucking diagram thing on me. I don't think so. What the fuck? Sorry. Apparently, grandfather wasn't the only one with a black magic hobby. My kid, it runs in the family. When Maria finally found what she was looking for, she snapped the notebook shut and threw it into her handbag. She then began fishing through that bag's contents. What are you doing? There seemed to be various jumbled up things in there. After a while, she took out various pieces of junk, although they were probably important magical items to Maria, and repeatedly threw them back in, saying they were wrong. It was all a little humorous, just like when... I don't know what the fuck that's a reference to, but oh well. Took out the wrong tool. Finally, she seemed to discover what she was looking for. With a face that she was... Wait, what? With a face that was unimaginably cheery when compared to the intense expression she had worn until now. She held those out to Jessica and me. Okay, what is it? Huh? What? Wait, what? What? I grabbed it and saw that it was a very cheap-looking charm. Oh, come on, how is this gonna help? It looked like a bracelet made from a plastic rosary. Oh my god, with a scorpion-themed medal attached. Ooh, nice. Haven't you ever seen those cheap Zodiac-themed accessories? Oh god, yeah. The kind you might win in a crane game at an arcade. It really looked like something like that. Yeah, I can imagine it. There were two of them. Probably one for me and one for Jessica. However, the very fact that there were two of them made them feel even more like cheap, manufactured goods, making it pretty hard to think of them as magical items.
これを 私とバトラに？
このお守りならベアトリーチェも大丈夫。サソリは魔除けの力があるから。
そうなのか？サソリにそんな力がねえ。
バトラが信じない。
Oh, would you shut up? You're acting a little uncute right now. I don't like this. I'd said too much and angered Maria again. Just never open your mouth, I suppose. I guess. Fucking Christ. Maria took out her notebook again. Oh my god, no. Pointing out various pages as she went on and on about how the scorpion had such incredible holy power that it had been used in magic, repelling magical circles since ancient times. Oh my god, how much I have been reading all this time.
他の使用人の子から聞いたことがあります。サソリって魔術では魔除けのシンボルとして描かれることもあるんだとか。
へえ、そうなのか。
サソリは悪い魔法や最悪から守ってくれる。そしてエメラルドは心に平和をもたらしてくれる。
Oh, really?
だから二重で効果がある。
ほんとだ。サソリがエメラルドを抱いて守ってるね。なるほど。これはご利益がありそうだよ。
I really wanted to make fun of those worthless-looking charms, but as I watched Maria explaining with all of her heart, and realized that she'd found them for our sakes, I started to feel like it might actually work, even if it was just a prize from some game center. The material quality of the charm didn't matter. What mattered was the strength of her feelings. Even I don't think of myself as the sort of loser who'd laugh at something like that.
そっか。ありがとな。ベアトリーチェ様には謝ったけどよ。万が一たたりがある時でも、マリアのこのお守りのおかげで安心だぜ。
Hell yeah.
な、ジェシカ。
ああ、そうだぜ。
So wait, do we both have one, or is it just... Okay, I think it's both of us. Okay, never mind.
ありがとうな、マリア。
Yeah.
心に平安が欲しいときは腕につける。お財布に入れるとお金が減らなくなる。ドアノブにかけておくと悪いものが入ってこられなくなる。便利なお守り。
それはすごい効能ですね。マリア様が自信を持って進めるお守りならきっと頼もしいものと思います。
Shannon-chan clapped her hands together, and Maria stuck out her chest. She was totally in a good mood again. It's probably best if we let her lead the conversation a bit longer, if it'll keep her in such a good mood. Come to think of it, she looked a bit bored when we were getting excited about the hidden gold, probably because she couldn't keep up. While eating the cookies Kumasawa-san had baked, Jessica and I asked Maria this and that about black magic. Maria happily chatted away in response to our questions. Each time George, Aniki, and Shannon-chan would act surprised or chime in. The clouds in the sky drew darker and darker, but we cousins really enjoyed communicating freely after a year of separation. Hoofa.
今、額にポタって来なかったかい？
Up the storm. Ba ba ba.
どうだろうな。
My hair can't decide where it wants to go. Left or right. Fuck. Anyway, sorry, what? As George Aniki rubbed his forehead, he looked up at the sky. Considering the color of the sky and the dampness in the air, it wouldn't have been odd for a raindrop to hit him. The wind also seemed to have grown a bit darker. Did I read that right? Stronger, not darker. What the fuck?
マリアポタッと来ない。マリアだけ来ない。
安心しろ。俺にも来ねえぜ。それに今夜になれば、 誰にも等しく大雨が降るだろうよ。
そうだね。そろそろ引き上げた方がいいかな。
Shannon-chan looked down at her watch. It was probably well into the evening by now.
もう仕事に戻る時間かよ。
はい。皆様と一緒で、ありがとうございま
Sorry.
した。
God damn it. I really need to stop doing that. I'm so sorry.
熊沢さんにクッキーをごちそうさまって伝えてね。さあみんな、片付けを手伝おう。
Shannon-chan declined our help. Why? Saying that this was a servant's job. Ah, fuck that. Help anyway. But picking up a dropped fork before the waitress has to is like my purpose in life. Ha ha ha. We folded up the blanket, gathered up the trash, and helped clean everything up. What the fuck was that? What the hell? She like... I don't know, that was weird.
そいつは逃がさないぜ。マリアより先にいただきだ。
マリアが拾う。
マリア
God damn it.
靴を濡らすなよ。怒られるぜ。
Uh-oh. To Maria, chasing after some trash sent flying by the powerful winds was just another game. By the time we finished, the wind was blowing pretty strongly. Probably a good time to head back.
皆様のおかげで助かりました。ありがとうございました。
もう本当に時間がないみたいだね。先に戻っていいよ。
Oh, you hear that wind? Oh my god. Jojanaki perceived from her hurried appearance that very little time of hers is free.
源氏さん、時間には厳しい人だからな。定時に持ち場についてないと厳しそうだぜ。
また後でね。
ややや。
お仕事頑張ってね。
はい。それでは失礼させていただきます。
Bye bye. After making a respectful bow, Shannon-chan ran towards the rose garden.
じゃあ、俺たちもゲストハウスへ戻ろうぜ。テレビでも見てくつろがせてもらうさ。
You got TV? Oh my god, hell yeah.
テレビ見る。テレビ見る。
なら決まりだな。戻ってみんなで一緒にテレビでも見ようぜ。
Maria, who wasn't done having fun, agreed once television wasn't mentioned. Yeah, kids loved the television. We climbed up the gentle stairs and returned to the rose garden. There we are. Yeah, fast travel, baby. Ooh, look at that. Looks eerie. Oh, yeah. Sorry. The wind had grown very strong, and roses shook throughout the garden like ripples on the water. This might be our last chance to see these beautiful roses. I'll bet tonight's typhoon ruins them. Yikes.
バラ、今夜の風でやられちまうかもしれないな。
そうだな。バラたちもラッキーだったと思うぜ。台風の前にバトラたちを歓迎できたんだからよ。
花はいつか必ず散る。でも、だからこそ咲き誇る今をめでることができるんじゃないかな。
そうだな。マリアもよく目に焼き付けとけ。今この瞬間が今年で一番のバラなんだぜ。
目に焼き付ける。
Right then, Maria suddenly clapped her hands. It looked like she remembered something.
マリアのバラ、台風で飛ばされちゃう。
ジョージの兄貴に目印のリボンをつけてもらった。あの元気のないバラか？
Maria apparently remembered where the rose was. She ran at full speed. The rest of us followed her.
あれ 確かこの辺だったと思ったぜ。
Should have a ribbon on it, Jesus Christ. We searched everywhere around that area, but it was only a single flower among all the roses after all. Even though we knew it was somewhere close by, we weren't able to find it. The winds making up the typhoon's front lines made roses throughout the garden undulate. I think I read that right, probably not, but oh well. It was almost like it was teasing us by making the location of Maria's rose impossible to find.
ここじゃなかったかな。少し手分けをして探してみようか。
そうだな。人海戦術で行こうぜ。ん？なんだよ、マリア。
As we made the split up in search, Maria tugged on my jacket with an unhappy face. You could tell that she didn't want us to leave that spot.
なんだよ、どうした？
ほう、マリアのバラはここなの。ここにあるの。
でも現にないぜ。この花壇の裏側だったかもな。みんなで探せば早いぜ。
ここなの。マリアのバラはここなの。探して探して。
Okay, fucking tantrums. Maria stomped her feet in irritation. She pointed at that spot and said it was definitely there, but in actuality it wasn't. Even so, Maria got mad when we said we were going to search elsewhere. We were at a loss for what to do. For a while we had to stay near Maria and pretend to search through those rose thickets. Found nothing.
ない。
Oh no, ooh! Something happened there. Maybe she's saying that it should be here but isn't. Maria became increasingly irritated.
参ったな。マリアがすっかり機嫌を損ねちまったぞ。
Well, sometimes brats need to stop giving out temper tantrums.
マリアはたまにすごくどうでもいいことを気にし始めちゃうんだよ。
Yeah, well, she needs to grow up a little bit.
それがどうにかなるときはいいんだけど。
Well, sometimes you can't get what you always want. That's the lesson this time, okay? God damn it.
ないものは探せないしね。困ったな。
Just when we were at a loss of what to do, Maria called out in a loud voice. We could see Aunt Rosa in the direction Maria was waving her hand. Maybe she wanted to look at the garden one more time before the typhoon came. Or maybe she had some business at the guest house. Aunt Rosa was coming from the mansion. She quickly noticed her daughter's voice and came over.
あらあら。どうしたのみんな。
Hello.
何か探し物なの？
探して。ママもマリアのバラを探して。
Why don't you get off of your ass and look for it yourself too, you little bitch.
マリアのバラって？
I mean, come on. You're acting like we're the servants here and you're ordering us around. What the fuck? Search for it yourself too, you little brat.
この辺に元気のないバラを一つ見つけて、それに目印をつけたんです。
飴玉かなんかの包み紙でキュッと。しかしマリア、確か俺の記憶が正しけりゃ、すぐ手前の目立つところに生えてたはずだぜ。足が生えてどこかに行っちまったんじゃなきゃ、他の場所だったと思うぜ。マリアの記憶違いじゃないのか？
ここなの。パトラが信じてくれない。
Oh, for God's sakes, not this shit again.
その言うのをやめなさいって何度言ったらわかるの？ママも探してあげるから静かにしなさい。
I'd never seen Aunt Rosa be anything other than kind and gentle, so her anger surprised me a bit. Aunt Rosa began searching as well, so we went along with her for the time being. But we were already more than sure that it wasn't around here. So it didn't take long for Aunt Rosa to realize that too.
ここにはそのバラはないわよ。他の場所の間違いじゃない。これだけたくさんのバラがあるんだから。
違うの。ここにあるの。ママも信じてくれない。
ちゃんと信じて探してるでしょ。でもないじゃない。
でもここなの。ここにあるのにないの。
I got a feeling there's gonna be a giant ass slap right in her future.
じゃあ誰かが抜いちゃったんでしょ。とにかくその言うのやめなさい。そんなの知らないわよ。やめなさい。その言うのやめなさい。
And I was right, because I know this shit. Aunt Rosa slapped Maria's left cheek with her palm. Oh yeah. In that instant, Maria was shocked into silence. Of course, it was only for an instant. When Maria realized that her wish was being rejected, she started yelling even louder. Oh my god, my ears. Ow. Okay, I'm putting a stop to that.
そんな変な口癖をやめなさいって言ってるでしょ。だからクラスの子たちにもバカにされるんでしょうが。
Oof.
いい加減にしなさい。
Okay, the second one was a little bit unwarranted. Once again, her palm slapped Maria's cheek. This time, she didn't go silent. She choked as she started crying, and began to bawl in an increasingly loud voice. Oh no, please, not my ears. My ears, no! Okay, good. Aunt Rosa was clearly irritated and lifted her hand once more to try and shut her daughter up.
ローザおばさん。
Yeah, you need to intervene right here.
まあまあ、小さい子供のことですし、そんなマジになんなくても。
I tried to cut it in with a bitter smile, rubbing my hands together. But Aunt Rosa glared at me with a serious face, and I realized that I should have stayed out of this. No. First time, fine, I understand that. Second time, maybe a little bit pushing it. But third time? Fuck that shit, intervene, bitch!
ごめんね。バトラ君たちはちょっとお部屋に戻っててくれる？おばさんはマリアとちょっと話があるの。
Ah, shit. Well, looks like you're gonna get a little bit of slapping here and there. Sorry. Can't do anything for you.
誰もマリアのバラを信じてくれない。ここにあったのに。探してここなの。ここにあったの。
でもないじゃない。なら他の場所の勘違いでしょ。ここ
なの。絶対にここなの。
じゃあなくなっちゃったのよ。諦めなさい。
どうしてマリアのバラがなくなっちゃう。どうして
知らないわよ、そんなの。だから言うのをやめなさい。
Aunt Rosa once again raised her hand, overcome by emotion, and slapped Maria's cheek. It was strong enough to knock Maria over.
ローザおばさん、いくら娘でも暴力はいけないっすよ。
I stepped between them again and protected to Maria, who was still on the ground crying ooh ooh. I knew that, as an outsider, problems between parent and child were none of my fucking business. But I wasn't brought up to just silently observe something like this.
バトラ君は変に思わないの？
What's weird?
あなたの学校にうなってる女の子なんている？
She's just a fucking child. Okay? Children have weird-ass habits as they grow up. They'll grow out of it. Fucking Christ. If they don't, then, well... Yeah, that is a problem that should seek professional help. But no slapping? Hello?
いや、
Bad
まあ
parenting.
さすがに高校には。でも小学生ならそういう、言うのも可愛いじゃないっすか。
可愛い？言うのが可愛い？可愛いって？
Okay, repeating that one word is not going to help the situation. My careless words seem to have earned me Aunt Rosa's wrath. Yeah, go ahead, slap me again, I don't care. Wait, well, not again, but yeah, go ahead, slap me, I don't care, whatever. She grabbed my collar with a terrifying expression. Ooh?
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。
Oh, it's in bold, too.
マリアがいくつか知ってる？
Oh.
9歳よ。
Okay, and?
小学4年生なのよ。幼稚園児じゃないのよ。
Okay, yeah.
それなのにまだクラスで言ってるのよ。わかる？この子クラスでなんて言っていじめられてるか知ってるの？
Then bring her to a professional. Seek help. If you don't... I don't know. Counselor or something. Fucking
この
Christ.
変な口癖のせいで未だに友達の一人もいないのよ。
You do realize it's a problem, but you're not doing anything to fix it. You're just slapping her for it. I mean, hello?
無責任にマリアのこと可愛いとか言って現実から目をそらさないで。この子の将来のことをもっともっと真剣に考えて。
That's not my job, bitch. That's yours. That's the mother. What the fuck? Hello? I didn't realize I had sex with my aunt. What the fuck is this shit? Am I the father? Okay, I'm not.
だから
No.
その言うのをやめなさい。やめろって言ってんでしょ。
Is she actually kicking her now? Aunt Rosa struck Maria's quivering head, from which an increasingly unhappy voice was rising. Okay, Okay, it can't just be me now. Okay, Jessica, George, please intervene with me, please. Or else you're all bad people and I'm just alone in this situation and oh my god, help. What the fuck is going on? I need professional help. Help. I tried to stop it, but Aunt Rosa pushed me away. My back hit George. Wait, what? My back hit George. Oh, okay, I see what he meant. Okay, never mind. Anyway, what?
昔はローザおばさんもマリアちゃんの幼児言葉の一つだくらいにしか思わなかったんだけど、小学校の中学年になっても治らないのを最近はだいぶ気にしてて。
Well, slapping isn't... Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna repeat the same shit all over again, okay? Slapping isn't gonna fix it. Professional help. That's all I'm gonna say.
別にどういう言葉遣いをしようと関係ねえだろ。
It's like sucking on your fucking thumb, alright? Some kids even continue to do that shit even throughout fucking, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. It's a fucking, like, habit. A hobby that's a habit. Or something like that. I don't fucking know what the fucking words I'm trying to look for, but goddamn. Just get a counselor or an actual therapist. I don't know. Fucking deal with that shit. You just don't keep slapping the fucking bitch. Child. What? And, okay. An hour and 4 minutes in. This is fantastic.
そのまま社会人にはなれないよ。だから、見ていて気持ちのいい光景ではないけれど、これは、おばさんたち親子の問題なんだよ。
Yeah, an abusive parent. That's all I'm gonna say.
まあ、私もこの言葉遣いのせいでよくお袋に怒られるけどよ。
Well, yours is fucking different. It's an accent problem. You can't really deal with it. Dialect and everything, you know? Japanese, oh, fuck it. When they put it that way, maybe even a scene as painful as this isn't something an outsider like me should butt in on.
バトラ君だって小さい頃悪い癖が治らなくて怒られたことがあったんじゃないかい?
Shit, did I have one? I seriously don't know. I would have to ask my mother about that one. But I seriously don't remember me ever having a bad habit. Fuck.
まあ、一つや二つは。
What about you guys?
授業参観の日に人前でずっと怒られてた時は恥ずかしくてたまらなかったぜ。
じゃあ、今のマリアちゃんたちの気持ちはわかるよね。
I still stand by what I said. That's all I'm gonna say.
僕たちにここにいてほしいとは思わないんじゃないかな。
Fine, whatever.
ジェシカちゃんにもわかるよね。
怒られてるところを誰かに見られてとは思わないぜ。
This isn't being scolded. She's actually being abused right now.
行こう。ゲストハウスへ戻ろう。そして、マリアちゃんが戻ってきたら、
oh my god, it does not sit well with me. Fuck.
何事もなかったかのように迎えてあげようよ。それが、一番じゃないかい。
We thought George Anaki's point was probably a reasonable one, and we may have been eager to use that reasonable-sounding argument as a justification to retreat from this heart-rending scene. Jessica and I nodded at George Anaki, and we all left. We called towards Maria, telling her that we were going to head to the guest house, but she didn't seem to hear, and we felt sort of guilty and shameless after saying it.
それなら好きなだけ一人で探しなさい。ママは知りません。
探す！マリアが一人で探す！ママが知らなくても探す！
勝手にしなさい！
After blasting her with those last few words, Rosa spun on her heels and quickly returned to the mansion. Maria probably viewed that as a cold gesture meant to injure. But that wasn't Rosa's intention. It was because the hand that which she had so emotionally struck Maria's cheek was still numb. It was because if she stayed there screaming, she might again be taken over by her emotions and continue slapping her daughter's cheek over and over. After Rosa left, Maria was left alone in the rose garden. The wind began to blow stronger and stronger, and every once in a while a raindrop would fall on her forehead. However, Maria couldn't leave that place. Not until she found that poor wilting rose. It had definitely been there. Even so, it wasn't. Even though she knew the place and even though it had been there, it wasn't. Maria bitterly stared at the place it was supposed to be and thought frantically. Maybe the angle I'm looking at from is wrong. Maybe the height I'm looking from is wrong. While gazing at a single point, Maria repeatedly stood up, changed her position, and continued to stare. The wind was getting stronger and stronger, but Maria kept on looking for that single rose in front of the flower bed. Well. Hoofa. Kinzo noticed the sound of the raindrops beating on the window. It seemed to be pouring down thickly. It had begun to rain later with the weather report had predicted. Kinzo approached the window as if being summoned by the sound of the rain. The sound of rain is a sound of silence. That sound feels quieter than any silence, and makes humans remember that, in the end, they are alone from the moment they're born to the moment they die.
遅かったではないか、ベアトリーチェ。
Were those words directed at the rainy sky? There was no one to be seen in the direction of Kinzo's gaze.
さあ、始めようではないか。私とお前の奇跡の宴を。今こそ、この島は現世より切り離された。もう誰も私の儀式の邪魔をすることはできぬ。お前にふさわしい生贄は十分にあるぞ。息子たちが4人、その伴侶が3人、孫たちが4人、私に、客に、使用人たち。どれでも好きなだけ食らうがいい。運命の鍵は悪魔のルーレットに従い生贄を選ぶであろう。そのルーレットが私を選ぶならば、私すらもお前の生贄となろう。だからこそなのだ。それだけの狂気をかけるからこそ、私は必ずや偉大な奇跡を起こすだろう。さあ、好きなだけ食らうがいい。私はそのルーレットに打ち勝つだろう。さあ、すべてを落とすぞ。まずは後宮家の家督を返そう。受け取るがいい。
Kinzo tore the window open, ripped a golden ring off his finger, and forcefully threw it away. At that time, the sound of thunder ran out, giving the illusion that the lightning had accepted the ring.
そして、お前が蘇った時、そこにいるのは私であるだろう。私が最後まで生き残り、お前の目覚めを見守るだろう。さあ来たれ、ベアトリーチェ。ようこそ我が宴。私が生み出した全てと引き換えに、私にもう一度だけ奇跡を見せておくれ。おー
You all looking forward to it? You all know it's coming.
Beatrice!
Hell yeah! Fucking stupid. Oh, wonderful. Alright, from 5 to 6. An hour later. Okay. A news ticker popped up on top of the TV program we were watching. The disaster report told how municipalities all over were continually sending out rain, flood, and wave warnings. Of course, the raindrops beating harshly on the window were even more convincing.
すっげえ降りだな。でもこれだけ盛大だとすぐにやみそうな気もするけどな。
そりゃ雨ぜ。台風の速度が遅いそうだから、下手すりゃ明日も丸一日こんな調子らしいぜ。ちょっとの天気でも船は欠航するもんだしよ。
やっぱり日曜日のうちには引き上げられないか。念のため月曜日に外部とのスケジュールを入れなくて正解だったよ。
ってことは 月曜の学校はサボれそうだな。島生活ってのも悪くないもんだぜ。そういや、ジェシカは登校って毎日船で通ってるわけだろ。船が欠航したら学校はどうなるんだ？カメハメハ大王並みに、雨が降ったらお休みで、風が吹いたら遅刻してか？
船が出なきゃ休みになるぜ。もっともそう甘くはねえけどな。大抵その代わりに自習が指示されて、後でかっちりと見られるから、そうそう気楽でもねえさ。
例えば梅雨なんかの長く天気が崩れる時期だと、数日間くらい登校できないこともあるんじゃねえのか？
そういうこともあるぜ。でも毎日きっちり担任から電話がかかってきて、どう自習しろ、何を提出しろと酸っぱく指導されるけどな。
バトラ君が考えてるほど簡単にはサボれないよ。船で通う人たちのルールに従ってしっかり勉強をしているよ。
むしろ登校できた方が気楽だぜ。自分の部屋じゃ気が散るし、集中もできねえしな。それでいて問題集ばっかり数日もやらされてると、かなり精神的に応えるもんがあるぜ。大学の時にはよ、寮のあるところに入ってさっさとこんな不便な島はおさらばしたいもんだぜ。
へえ。じゃあよ、ちなみに行きは天気が良くても帰りは悪くて欠航ってなったらどうすんだ？学校に泊まるのか？
そういうのはよくあることだぜ。だから帰島できない人用の宿泊所があってよ、そこに寝泊まりするんだよ。下手すりゃ数日間家に帰れないこともあったりするぜ。
乗車率が 200% を超えるような満員電車で毎日通勤通学しなければならない人から見てみると、船の通学なんて趣があって良さそうだななんて無責任に思っちゃうけど、やっぱり色々と苦労があるんだね。
よく無神経な観光客がそういうこと言ってるぜ。私は島の生活なんてもうお腹いっぱいだね。早く高校出てこんな島とはおさらばしたいぜ。
高校にだって全寮制のところとかあったろうよ。なんでわざわざ新島の学校を選んだんだよ。
私は最初からそれを希望してたぜ。でもおふくろがよ、当主後継ぎとしての修行やらマナーやらがうんぬんってうるさくてよ、結局高校も地元になっちまったのさ。こんな島はごめんだぜ。早く都会で生活したいよ。雨が降ろうが槍が降ろうが、ラフな格好でサンダルを履けば5分足らずでコンビニに行けるような都会に引っ越したいぜ。
もう少しの辛抱だよ。高校卒業まであとちょっとでしょ。
そのちょっとも我慢できねえぜ。
Jessica stretched out and reclined in the sofa. I see a bed, but whatever you say. Maybe it was a bad time slot because there weren't any interesting programs on, and we had nothing to do but lungingly kill time until we were called for dinner. All that episode, Maria never returned to the cousins' room after all. Aunt Rosa probably took her back to the mansion. It had to be a pretty boring for Maria, all by herself while the adults had a confusing conversation. We thought we might as well head over to the mansion to see her, but the weather really was awful. And since there wasn't much time until dinner, we stayed where we were. At that time, we heard the sound of a humble knock. Jessica answered.
お食事の準備が整いました。お屋敷へお越しください。
Oh, g'day. It was Kenan-kun's voice. Did he go to all the trouble of coming to the mansion in this rain just to get us? Couldn't he have just called us on the telephone? Well, I guess servants at work don't always get to take the most efficient route.
なんとなくお腹が空いてきた頃だったしね。行こうか。
George turned off the television and stood up.
俺はとっくにペコペコ。本家の晩餐は毎回凝ってるしな。それにゴーダさん、子牛のステーキとか言ってなかったっけ？
Oh, goody.
たまらねえぜ。
親族会議の日は特に豪華になるしな。私だって楽しみだぜ。行こう行こう。
As we left the room, Kenan-kun bowed slightly, what the fuck? Silently and respectfully.
じゃあ行こうぜ。外の振りはだいぶひどいだろう。
はい。お召し物を濡らさぬよう十分ご注意ください。
Sorry, I know. After seeing the three of us out, Kenan-kun peered into the empty room.
マリア様はいらっしゃいませんか？
一緒じゃないぜ。ローザおばさんと一緒じゃないのかよ。
Rosa was lying on the sofa in the empty parlor, having fallen asleep before she knew it. She was bearing a burden that the children couldn't even imagine. That's why she only needed to let her guard down a little, before the weariness immediately dragged her into the world of sleep. Realizing this, Genji brought a blanket over to her. When he tried to spread it over her, her eyes snapped open as though she had been shocked with electricity. When she realized that the thing had... Wait, what? When she realized that the thing that had touched her was just a blanket, and that Genji had been considerately given it to her, she let out a sigh of relief.
起こしてしまいましたか。失礼いたしました。
いえ、いいの。寝るつもりじゃなかったから。今は何時なの？
Is it just me, or is the voice is like lower? The volume? Huh. It's weird. I didn't touch the volume. What the fuck? When he was asked for the time, Genji checked a pocket watch that he took out of his chest pocket.
6時を少し過ぎたところです。
Rosa gave her head a little shake when she realized that not much time had actually passed, even though it felt like she'd slept for ages. Oofa, alright. Even though she didn't feel rested at all, the drowsiness that had enveloped her must have been pretty deep.
ありがとう。毛布は結構よ。変な時間に眠っちゃダメね。すっかり時間の感覚が狂っちゃったわ。雨、とうとう降り出したのね。
Rosa finally realized that the peaceful sound that had put her to sleep was actually the rain.
風もだいぶ出てるよね。いよいよ台風なのかしら。
そのようにテレビでは申しております。遅い台風だそうで、明日いっぱいはこんな調子だそうです。
そう。この素敵なバラ庭園も日中のあれが見納めだったのね。
From the window, what she could see of the rose garden was completely blurred by the wind and the rain.
マリア。そうだ。マリアは？
私はお見かけしておりませんが。
Now you care?
ゲストハウスにお戻りではないでしょうか。
Rosa knew her daughter's nature well, so a chill ran down her spine. Maria was stubbornly honest, and if she was ordered to find something that didn't exist, she would look forever and ever. even in pouring rain.
違うわ。いとこの子たちは先に行ってしまったから、あそこにはマリア一人。あの子は誰かにもうやめろと言われない限り、たとえ槍が降ってこようとあそこに居続けるわ。傘もささずに。私は感情に任せてなんてことを。
Oh yeah, now you care, okay. Even though she'd known about Maria's simple honesty better than anyone, she'd once again lost control of her emotions and done something terrible.
Maria!
Rosa pushed Genji. How rude. Rosa pushed Genji away and ran down the hall. The outside really looked like a typhoon, and the rain was pouring down spectacularly. Maybe because of some aspect of the terrain. The winds weren't typhoon class, so an umbrella wouldn't be torn out of one's hands. Even so, it certainly was a windy rain. There was no time to admire the roses being drenched.
とりあえず今はマリアが気になるぜ。まさかあの後もずっと一人でへそ曲げてあそこでバラ探しをしてるなんてことはないよな。
そうだね。さすがにこの雨じゃと思いたいところだけど、マリアちゃんはたまにすごく頑固でものすごく愚直な時がある。
We hadn't worried much, thinking that Aunt Rosa had taken her back to the mansion. However, when Ken-kun had come from the mansion to call us, and thought Maria was here, we got a little worried.
お屋敷ではお見かけしませんでしたので、てっきりこちらにおられるとばかり。ローザ様は仮眠を取られておいででしたので。
ここに来る途中に見かけなかったのかよ。
申し訳ございません。傘を差し急ぎ駆け抜けたもので、そこまでの注意を払いませんでした。
If he had cut through the rose garden, taking the shortest line between the mansion and the guest house, then he would have just barely missed the place where Maria had been looking for her rose. And it was raining this hard too. It certainly would have been possible for Ken-kun to fail to notice her.
ここで議論するより直接確かめる方が早いさ。
Agreed.
兄貴、ちょいとかけっこと行こうじゃねえかよ。
6年成長したから僕に勝てるつもりかい？よし、決着をつけようじゃないか。行こう。
George, Anaki, and I flew out into the rain. Jessica and Ken-kun followed us.
マリア！いるなら返事をしなさい！マリア！
ローザおばさんだ。おばさん！
When George called back, Aunt Rosa jumped at him and grabbed onto him.
マリアはどこ？ジョージ君たちと一緒じゃないの？
いえ、僕たちはあの後マリアちゃんには出会ってません。
6 years ago, Maria was 3 years old. She was a cute and pure kid who'd just accept whatever anyone said. But 6 years have passed since then. She's 9 now, and experiencing the ups and downs of life should have taught her something. But Maria, are you telling me you're still as innocent and pure as you used to be?
マリア！
Yeah. As I circled the rose bed, something white unexpectedly turned to face me. Wait, what? It was a white umbrella. Maria was crouching down, holding a white umbrella and still searching for that rose. Her face, which had turned bright red from her crying her eyes out, was dirtied with water and mud. It was a truly pitiful sight.
お前まだ探してたのか。
見つからない。 マリアのバラ見つからない。
Maria had probably been here since the rain started pouring down. Her shoulders were freezing. She looked tired to the bone, but fortunately, since she was holding the umbrella, she wasn't completely soaked. The umbrella probably came from the handbag Maria always carried around. Thank goodness. Seriously, thank goodness.
バトラ君、よかった。見つけたんだね。
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。
Aunt Rosa threw her umbrella aside and hugged Maria.
ない。マリアのバラがない。
後でママも一緒に探してあげるからね。だからね。
今日はお預け。
It looked like Maria still wasn't able to accept it, but she no longer had enough energy left to resist. Jessica and Kenan-kun caught up with us.
すぐにお屋敷でタオルの用意をさせましょう。
マリア、ずっとここにいたのか。
ごめんね。本当に悪いままでごめんね。
ローザおばさん、とりあえずお屋敷に行きましょう。このままじゃマリアちゃん風邪をひいちゃう。
そうね。マリア、行きましょう。ちゃんときれいにしないとおじい様に怒られちゃうわよ。
お腹すいた。
もう食事の時間だぜ。マリアはよく頑張ったよ。天気が良くなったら私たちも一緒に探してやるから。
We couldn't stay in the rain forever. We took Maria with us as we headed back to the mansion. Maria apparently wasn't as worn out as I thought. When she remembered we were having calf steak for dinner, she started chanting, I'm hungry, ooh, ooh, and returned to her usual spirited self. Aunt Rosa didn't chide Maria for saying ooh, ooh.
そっか、傘を持っていたのか。さすがマリアは物持ちがいいぜ。
マリア、傘なんか持ってない。
なんだよ。じゃあその手に持ってる白い傘はどうしたんだよ。
貸してもらった。
Some caring person must have brought her an umbrella. A normal kid would look for shelter once it started raining, but Maria was too stubborn to give up so easily. So maybe that caring person gave up on telling Maria to find shelter, then decided to at least give her an umbrella.
そう、その人にお礼を言わないとね。誰？
ベアトリーチェ。
Shit. The name Maria cheerfully mentioned was that of the island's witch. Rosa took a deep breath and asked again, trying to do so in a way that wouldn't damage Maria's good mood.
そう、よかったわね。それで誰なの？傘を持ってきてくれた人は。
Just told you, Beatrice.
おお、
Oh my god.
ベアトリーチ
Yeah, that's right, sound it out.
ェ。おお、
Maria immediately realized that her mother didn't believe her and started crying out unhappily again. Oh, don't you go fucking starting. No. So Rosa stopped pursuing the subject. It'd probably be faster to ask whoever lent Maria the umbrella during dinner, rather than ask Maria herself. I don't know about that. Alright.
お父さん、
Yeah.
せめて晩餐にだけは出席してください。
Oh my god, is he actually gonna do it?
これでは親族会議になりません。
along with a dull pounding on the door. The sound of Cross's entreaty, entreaty could be heard. There we go. However, that voice seemed to be resigned to the fact that nothing it said would be heard.
金蔵さん、せめて夕食くらいは出んかね。あんたの顔を見ようと、息子さんたちが集まってきてるんじゃないか。
黙れ南條。ビショップが聞かぬか。言って足りぬ。
Apparently, Kinzo was completely focused on the final battle of his long-lasting chess match with Nanjo. Kinzo's brow was wrinkled as he continued to glare at the game board through his spectacles. Cross's voice didn't reach his ears.
金蔵さん、私も腹が減った。下に降りて食事をせんか。
ならばお前だけで行くといい。私はもうしばらくこの一手を吟味させてもらうぞ。今夜で決着をつけてやる。さもなくばお前との決着は金輪際つけられそうにないからな。
Nanjo rose from his seat, hoping this would prompt Kinzo do the same. But Kinzo's eyes never left the chessboard. He knew well that Kinzo always displayed a blind concentration when it came to chess. But he had never seen Kinzo concentrate as hard as this. It was almost as though Kinzo was telling the truth, and there would never be another chance for them to continue their contest if they didn't finish it tonight. It seemed that no matter how obstinately he called out to Kinzo, it wouldn't reach the latter's heart. Nanjo gave up and headed to the door that Cross was still banging on. The door to the study opened. Cross was taken aback, thinking that maybe Kinzo was actually coming out. However, Nanjo was the one who appeared, and Cross let out a sigh of relief.
Nanjo sensei, Oyaji dono wa?
お役に立てなくて申し訳ございませんな。今や金蔵さんの世界はこの部屋だけです。
Nanjo shook his head with a completely defeated expression. Cross raised his fist once more and banged on the door, shouting,
お父さん、聞こえますか？私たちは下へ降りますが、気が向かれたらいつでもおいでください。息子兄弟一同、ずっとお待ちしておりますよ。
Yeah, he don't really give a shit about all of you. Just saying. His voice was very loud, and he was making a racket pounding on the door. There was no way it wouldn't reach Kinzo's ears. Well, it certainly was reaching him. But he ignored it anyway. Oh, you son of a bitch. However, unlike the time he'd been called down for lunch, he didn't fly into a rage. Oh my god, I know, right? Damn, what the hell happened? By now, Kinzo was calm at heart, almost as though he had taken on a philosophical view and turned himself over to fate.
晩餐にも息子たちの顔にも興味はない。
Of course not.
私がここを出るのは、ベアトリーチが蘇る時か、私が鍵の生贄に選ばれた時だけだ。
Hey, okay. You're basically cheating, okay? You're isolating yourself into a frickin' metal encased door that automatically closes and locks itself in that room, okay? You're all alone in that door with the automatic lock, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And you're saying all this about a game where fucking Beatrice is resurrected with all these deaths and sacrifices, okay? You're basically cheating, alright? No, come out so we can all kill you! God damn it, you cheating old fucker.
もう悪魔のルーレットは回っている。
Oh, I'm sure someone will find a way to get in there. They will find a way.
今さら晩餐に何の意味があろう。
As though the painfully loud banging on the door completely failed to enter his hearing, Kinzo silently thought about his next chess move, still in his philosophical state. Just as always, Kinzo's figure couldn't be seen anywhere in the dining hall. Of course not. I'm so sorry. Cross, wearing a bitter smile, returned with Nanzhao.
親父殿は相変わらずご気分が優れられないそうだ。
Liar!
年に一度の親族が集まるこの機会に同席できないことを非常に残念がられておられた。
He don't give a fuck about any of you. Avon Rudolph sniggered. Should be snickered, but oh well. Given Kinzao's personality, there was no way he'd show signs of regret. And none of his relatives showed any regret at his absence.
ではディナーを始めようじゃないか。
Yes, let's go ahead and stuff our faces.
ゴーダ、始めたまえ。
かしこまりました。
Oh, I don't like those beady eyes. Those cold, dead eyes.
それでは、始めさせていただきます。
Sure. When Goda was told to start the family conference dinner, his biggest time to shine of the whole year, he nodded with a broad grin.
マリアに傘を貸してくれた人は誰かしら？
When Rosa timidly cut through the silence of the dining hall, everyone noticed.
傘？何の話？
さっきマリアがバラ庭園にいた時に雨が降り出して、誰かに白い傘を借りたみたいなんだけど、お礼が言いたくて。
俺たちじゃねえぜ。ローザが出てった後は部屋を移してずっと仲良くおしゃべりをしてたからな。
Friendly. Okay.
そうやで。あの後も兄弟で仲良くおしゃべりをしとったのや。
Okay. It was funny when I did it, not you, Hideyoshi, okay? Oh, let's get real. You all didn't laugh when I did it. I'm not funny. The word friendly fell awkwardly from Hideyoshi's lips. So even those who hadn't been present could tell the conversation hadn't been a pleasant one at all. Duh.
少なくとも私とエヴァとルドルフとあと秀吉さんとキリエさんではないことも確かだがね。
Okay, so you all are crossed off the list?
私たちは夏日姉さんとローザさんが出て行った後もずっと一緒だったわ。食事の時間までずっとね。兄さんは源氏さんと一緒にお父様を呼びに上の書斎へ。私たちはそのまま食堂へ直行したもの。だから私たちではないわね。傘を貸すなんて親切、使用人の誰かじゃないの？
じゃあ、ゴーダさん？
私はずっと厨房で準備をしておりましたもので、申し訳ございません。
Goda looked slightly disappointed about missing this chance to show off. Well, you could lie. Isn't that an option? Fucking Christ. At that time, Shannon and Kumasawa appeared, pushing a serving cart loaded with hors d'oeuvres. I don't know if to pronounce that because I don't know shit, so sorry. Anyway, what? Uh.
はい。何か粗相がございましたでしょうか?
No, stop being nervous, god damn it. Because Shannon had to come in part way, she shrank back, mistakenly thinking that the others were searching for the one responsible for some error. God damn it.
違うよ。マリアちゃんがバラ庭園に一人でいた時に雨が降ってきてね。誰かが傘を貸してくれたんだよ。ローザおばさんがその人にお礼を言いたいって言うのさ。
ああ、ベアトリーチェ。
Maria, her mouth in thin line, wait, what? Okay, said the witch's name in a small voice. Aunt Rosa explained the situation one more time. As she did, Kumasawa-san cackled.
私たちでもございませんよ。私もシャノンさんも一緒にお部屋の準備をしておりましたから、お外には出ておりません。
はい、気が利かなくてすみません。
部屋の準備とは何のことかね。
この雨ですから、客人の皆さんがゲストハウスにお帰りになられるのも大変かと思って、使用人たちに屋敷内の客室の準備をするように命じたのです。あら、気が利くじゃない。そうね、この雨の中表に追い出すのは失礼だものね。
もう予算か。
はい、奥様からそのようにご指示を受けまして、私と熊沢さんとカノン君の3人で準備をしておりました。そしてご夕食の時間になり、源氏様からゲストハウスのお子様方をお呼びするようご指示をいただいたため。
ええ、ですからカノンさんがゲストハウスに行かれる時にマリアさんを見つけて傘をお渡ししたのではありませんか。
ほー、違う。
The person who had actually received the umbrella denied it. Rosa was troubled. All she wanted to do was give a word of thanks to the person who had lent the umbrella, but she couldn't find them. As she thought asking like this with everyone gathered for dinner would work immediately.
じゃあ、夏日姉さん?
I highly doubt that.
ごめんなさい。私は皆さんとの仲良くの語らいの後、頭痛がひどかったので自分の部屋で休んでいました。ですから表へは出ていません。
なら誰なの？ジョージ君たち？なわけないわよね。
いえ、僕たちじゃありません。僕たちはずっとゲストハウスでテレビを見てました。
むしろ私たちは、マリアはおばさんと一緒に屋敷に行ったとばかり。
そこへカノン君が来て、マリアは一緒じゃないのかと聞いたんで、初めて屋敷にはいないのかって分かったんだよ。第一俺だったら、傘を貸すより先に、手引っ張って屋根の下に連れて行くぜ。
Yo, piano time, bitches. Rosa was completely baffled. One by one, the relatives and the servants denied that they had done it, even though it wasn't really something anyone would need to hide. So by process of elimination, the number of remaining candidates wasn't large.
もちろん私でもありませんな。雨が降り始めてすぐの頃、金蔵さんの部屋を訪ねて、ついさっきまで一緒にチェスをしておりました。
ということは、おじい様でもないよね。
なんだなんだ、妙な話になってきたぜ。あと残るのは誰だ？
じゃあ誰？源氏さん？ちょっと待って、勘違いしないでくれる？別に私は何かの犯人探しをしてるんじゃないのよ。雨の中のマリアに傘を差し伸べてくれた人に母としてお礼が言いたいだけなの。
Giving an umbrella to a girl loitering in the rain was something to be praised, not hidden. Despite that, no one raised their hand. Why not? Everyone started whispering about how strange this was getting.
落ち着けよ、ローザ。傘を借りた本人に聞けばいいじゃねえか。
That's what everyone had been thinking since the beginning. They were all scratching their heads at why she didn't ask Maria, who had been given the umbrella. But she did. And she answered, Beatrice. Hello? However, Rosa bit her lower lip. After all, she already knew how Maria would answer if asked. Yeah.
どうりや。ルドルフ君の言う通りやないか。
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, ask.
マリアちゃん、おじさんに教えてえな。マリアちゃんに傘を貸してくれたのは誰や？
ベアトリーチェ。
The dining hall was wrapped in silence for an instant, but it was soon interrupted by a burst of laughter.
なるほど。森の魔女ベアトリーチェが不憫に思って傘を貸してくれたか。いい話じゃないかね。ローザ、そういうことだ。
Rosa couldn't believe it, even though she just wanted to say thanks for the umbrella. Why did everything have to be so clouded in smoke?
クラウスおじさんの言う通り、ベアトリーチェが貸してくれたの。
それはよかった。無垢だというのは実に羨ましいことではないか。なあ、諸君。
Alright, you don't have to be a dick. Fucking dickwad. Cross was laughing with a face that was clearly mocking. But Maria was overjoyed, apparently convinced that her claim was being believed. Sorry, Maria, but, nope.
一体どうなってんの？まさか本当に魔女が現れて傘を貸したってのかよ。
Jessica asked me in a small voice that wouldn't carry over to Maria, who was sitting across from me.
マリアって冗談が言えるタイプだっけ？
Nope. If we'd heard that kind of story pop out of my old bastard's mouth, we would have just taken it as another joke. However, it was hard to explain it away like that when Maria said it. This was getting pretty unnerving.
いや、昔から愚直なぐらい正直で真面目だよ。普通なら聞いただけで嘘とわかるような冗談すら鵜呑みにするタイプだぜ。マリアから冗談を言い出すなんて聞いたこともない。
Aunt Rosa probably knew that better than anybody. I'm having a heart attack. It appeared that because of this weird situation, she had no idea what was going on anymore.
じゃあ、マリアがベアトリーチェに傘を借りたと言ったなら、それは間違いなくベアトリーチェなのか。
マリアに関してだけは何かの比喩とか冗談とかそういうことは考えられねえぜ。額面通りの意味だと思うべきだろうよ。
じゃあなんだよ。源氏さんあたりがあの肖像画のごついドレスを着てマリアに傘を持って行ってやったっていうのか？
Oh yes, we got ourselves quite a few cross-dressing servants. What the fuck? Oh my god, you're just unbelievable, Batala.
そんなことは知らねえぜ。
Yeah.
私が聞きたいくらいさ。
Jessica shrugged jokingly, but her expression didn't completely match her attitude. Once the... Oh my god. Why does this... Oh god. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. Once the Hors d'Oeuvres... I know, I failed. Don't sass me. We're set out, and Goda showed off his vast store of knowledge. The meal began. A couple casual chats broke out here and there, but they seemed somehow distant, and the meal ended up being so quiet that you couldn't ignore the sound of the rain sneaking into the dining hall. Thanks, Maria. Kumasawa and Shannon, pushing the serving cart, ran into Genji and Canon on their way to the kitchen.
源氏さんですか？マリア様に傘を貸されたのは。
傘？何のことだ？
はい。雨が降り出した時に、マリア様は一人でバラ庭園におられたそうで、そこでどなたかに傘をお借りになったそうなのですが、それがどなたかわからないのです。
僕じゃないよ。マリア様はゲストハウスにいると思ってたくらいだからね。バトラ様が最初に見つけられた時にはもう白い傘をお持ちだった。
申し訳ないが、それは私でもない。
じゃあまさか親方様。
Right, yeah. It was that. It was definitely that old bastard. Okay. Both in the dining hall and right here, everyone had stated that they hadn't done it. That only left Kinzo, but.
何かのご用で廊下を歩かれているとき、偶然バラ庭園に傘もささないマリア様が見えたとか。
親方様はマリア様のことをあまりお好きではない。
同感だね。親方様がマリア様のために直々に開花までお越しになって傘をお持ちくださるとは考えられないよ。
あら、困りましたわね。ではマリア様に傘をお貸しになられたのは本当にベアトリーチェ様ってことに。
Kumasawa laughed, just like the relatives in the dining hall who had laughed it off. She couldn't think of any other way to break through the smoke veiling the current situation. Just then the crisp sound of hands clapping twice ran through the hallway. They all turned around at once to see Goda, coming out of the dining hall.
さあさあ皆さん、ディナーは配膳のタイミングも大事です。すぐにスープの配膳に取り掛かってください。源氏さん、彼女らは大切なお仕事中ですので、お引き止めになられないでください。
Who the fuck made you head honcho around here, bitch? Canon glared at Goda for being rude to Genji, a person Canon respected. Genji, realizing this, patted Canon once on the shoulder as a warning. Canon reluctantly turned away and returned to his expression to normal.
ゴーダの指示に従いなさい。
Oh shit, is he really the head macho? Okay.
今は晩餐の配膳を急ぐように。
I won't believe it. Not him. Not him. Genji. Okay.
ほらほら、時間がありません。
God, I hate him. I don't know what it is, I just hate him.
タラタラしない。
Shut up.
急ぎますよ。
Goda grabbed the serving cart from Shannon and steadily pushed it towards the kitchen.
では、私どもも厨房に戻らせていただきます。
I'm trying my best not to sneeze right now. So, oh, God help.
ゴーダさんも気の短い方ですからね。
私もこれで失礼いたします。
Kumasawa and Shannon left. Only Genji and Canon remained. Through the window, the darkness of the rainy night could be seen, along with occasional thunderbolts. Kapow.
源氏様、ベアトリーチェ様が本当にお戻りになられたのでしょうか。
わからん。
親方様にお知らせしますか。
せずともよい。本当にお戻りになられたなら、やがておのずと親方様の前へ現れよう。
Oh shit.
それに、あれは気まぐれなお方。親方様にご報告申し上げたところで、お姿を現されないことには何の意味もない。
True, he would be enraged if that happened.
親方様の儀式はすでに始まっているということでしょうか。
おそらく。だがそれは我ら家具には何の関わりもないこと。親方様に受けたご恩を最後の瞬間までお返しするのみだ。
はい、それが僕たち家具の務めです。
The thunder clashed once more, except for those instants where lightning lit up the sky. Nothing could be seen out the window but the darkness of night. Just as humans rule when the sun is up, those that are not human rule when the sun is down. The darkness of night that now surrounded Rokkenjima was ruled by another master, not the Ushiromiya family. Did this master take pity on Maria when she was alone and being pummeled by the rain in the rose garden, lending her an umbrella? Kanan looked at the rose garden's lights, dimly visible beyond the window. The dim lights weren't enough to illuminate the surrounding area. Looking at those lights felt like making eye contact with the witch, and Kanan forced himself to avert his gaze. If he didn't, it felt like his eyes would be absorbed by that light. Oh my god! Can the weather change how people act? You often hear stories about how things like atmospheric pressure can influence people's moods and physical health. For some time now, everyone had been struggling to clear the gloomy atmosphere. But any conversation was quickly cut off, and in the end, the dining hall was simply filled by the sound of the rain. Dessert was some kind of chocolate cake accompanied by pure sherbet. Goto-san enthusiastically explained the recipe as soon as this final dish was presented, but I quickly forgot the details. The guest of honor, grandfather, was absent, and weather was horrible, and the identity of the one who'd lent Maria an umbrella remained a mystery. When dinner ended, no one felt even one bit refreshed. It was too late now, but I realized painfully that taste wasn't the only important part of the meal. The whole atmosphere was also critical. Goto-san, the supposed conductor of this musical piece called Dinner, did his best to enliven the place, dropping little jokes left and right, but apparently not one of them succeeded. After taking orders for after-dinner coffee, tea, and orange juice, he left for the kitchen. As soon as he disappeared, Uncle Cross spoke.
やれやれ。せっかくゴーダが腕を振るってくれた晩餐も、こうも沈み込んでしまっては実に味気ないというものだ。
まったくね。
Thanks, Maria.
今日は何を食べても美味しく感じられない、そういう気分よ。
ほう。どうしてそういう気分なのか聞きたいね。心が晴れ晴れできるよう、兄として後で協力させてもらうよ。
Aunt Ava grimaced slightly. I had already heard she wasn't on good terms with Uncle Cross, but it was pretty clear now. When I looked around, I noticed that my father and Aunt Rosa were also grimacing. Apparently, there was something besides the weather troubling all of them.
エヴァおばさんもうちの親父もずいぶん機嫌が悪そうっすね。
そう？私はそうは思いませんよ。
I asked Aunt Natsui, who was sitting on my right, but she seemed to be in a bad mood as well. She snapped back as if to say she was absolutely not interested.
まあ、ちょいと大人な話で込み入ってな。
Yeah, I did.
バトラ君たち子供は気にせんでええ話や。
Excuse me, I'm 18, bitch. Speak to me like I'm a fucking man, bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on, bitch. Come on.
なあ、夏日さん。キリエさん。
Uncle Hideyoshi laughed as he spoke, but without his usual brightness, so I could vaguely imagine just how complicated their adult conversation had become. On top of that, even Aunt Natsui and Kairi-sen, the people he had directed his comment to, ignored him, as though they hadn't heard anything. Ouch. I didn't know what kind of conversation they'd been having while us kids were away, but it reminded me of how Dad said he had stomach cramps when we arrived at the mansion. Eh? I don't remember that. Oh well. The family conference might have been a playful reunion to us kids, but it was definitely different for the adults. After Uncle Hideyoshi's comment was ignored by the other adults and an awkward silence fell over to the room, Kairi-san spoke up.
子供たちの進路はどうなるのかしらとか、そういう話よ。
Ha! It's fucking bullshit.
バトラ君は将来はどうするの？
Oh, you're gonna put me into the center of attention now, aren't you?
ぼんやりと大学進学？そんなのじゃ長い人生レースのスタートラインとしては心細いわよ。
あいたたたたたった。キリエさん、飯の最中にそんな話されちまったら、消化不良で便秘になっちまうぜ。
God damn it.
そうやそうや。バトラ君やジェシカちゃんの進路の話をしとったんや。
Why the two of us? Why are you singling us both out? What the fuck?
将来のことは真剣に考えんとあかんで。
Hideyoshi heartily agreed, as if they really had been talking about that. But that was probably wrong and total bullshit. Kairi-sen had been obviously trying to change the subject. However, if Kairi-sen had determined that this was the best course of action for now, then she was probably right. Taking this into account, I cast aside my suspicions as to the cause behind Aunt Ava and Dad's bad moods. At long last, the serving carts returned, filled with coffee and tea. What about the orange juice, you son of a bitch? Kumasawa-san and Shannon-chan served it to everyone. Goda-san then explained that this concluded tonight's meal. If only the mood had been a bit more cheery, it might have been the best dinner in my life. It was a shame this best of dinners couldn't have been had under the best conditions.
ジョージお兄ちゃん、これでご飯は終わり？
うん、これでおしまいだよ。
はしてないわよ。お席について、落ち着いてジュースを飲みなさい。
Maria looked like she was really excited by the occasional crashing thunder. Maybe she wanted to quickly finish eating and run over to the window. She had been fidgeting for a while, waiting for the meal to end. Some people are afraid of thunder. Did I say thunder or thunder? I don't know. While others find it interesting, and Maria was apparently one of the later sort. Therefore, when she heard from George Aniki that dinner was over, a huge smile broke across her face. She then rose from her seat, took out her handbag, which she had set under her seat, never having left it even while she was eating, and began fishing something around inside of it. No one seemed particularly concerned by this behavior.
なんだい？それは。
Eh?
どこから持ってきたの？
There we go. George was the first to notice it. As he spoke, Bachelor noticed too. They saw that Maria was now holding a beautiful Western-style envelope. Oh, don't go telling me Beatrice gave you that too. On the front of the envelope, the Ushiromiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, was done in gold leaf. Furthermore, the fact that it was sealed with dark red wax made it clear that this wasn't something Maria could have brought as a prank.
マリアちゃん、それは何?
It seemed that Natsui had also noticed the strangeness of the envelope Maria was holding. Her voice sounded too serious for someone admonishing the small child. So the relatives around us finally noticed too.
どうしたよ、夏日姉さん。
それ、何? マリア、あなた、それをどこで拾ったの?
その封筒は金蔵さんの。
When Nanjo muttered that, even us kids could understand why everyone seemed to be frozen solid. The envelope that Maria held was one of the Ushiromiya family head's custom-made envelopes for private use. In other words, it could only mean one thing. This envelope contained a message from Kinzo.
ほう、どうしてそんな封筒がここにあるんだね。
こいつは面白いもんが飛び出してくるぜ。
ちょいとわしに見せてみ。
No, back off. You're not even one of the four children. Shut up. Kick your ass. I'll kick your ass. Come on.
ダメ、マリアが読むの。
Yeah, Maria has it. Let her read it.
マリアがみんなに読んで聞かせなさいって言われたの。
Ah, you were told to read it to everyone. Interesting. By who? Uncle Hideyoshi tried to snatch the envelope out of Maria's hands, but she protected it as though hugging it and didn't let go. What the fuck? Hello? That's a little weird. Okay, Uncle Hideyoshi, back the fuck off.
秀吉兄さん、子供相手に力づくなんていけませんよ。
Exactly.
マリアちゃん、その封筒はどうしたの?
Don't say it.
傘を貸してくれた
God
時に
damn
ベア
it.
トリーチェにもらった。ご飯が終わったらマリアがみんなに読んで聞かせろって言われた。マリアは魔女の目。
Oh, she's gonna say messenger, right?
メッセンジャーなの。
Yeah, fuck, I'm so good. Oh, yeah.
Messenger?
Don't shoot the messenger.
この島の魔女様は随分と洒落てるじゃねえかよ。
Ah, seems like it. Bachelor tried to joke about it, but no one laughed.
それで中には何て書いてあるのかしら、マリアちゃん。
Alright, get to it. Maria casually opened the envelope. It was sealed only with wax, so she just had to remove the sealing wax to open it. That sealing wax fell onto the desk. Hideyoshi hastily picked it up and stared fixedly at it. Jesus Christ, it's not made out of gold. What the fuck? He then set it into the center of the table, where Natsui, Kairi, and Nanjo stared at it. Imprinted on the sealing wax was the one-winged eagle, which was the Ushiromiya family crest, and also Kinzo's personal crest.
これは当主様の紋章?
私は金蔵さんに手紙をもらったことがあるからわかる。これは間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。
でもこのお屋敷にはそれと同じ紋章がいくつもあるのでは？例えば風浪用のハンコのようなものがあれば、金蔵さんでなくても風浪はできるのでは？
いや、金蔵さんは風浪には必ず自分が指にしている後ろ宮家当主の証の指輪で刻印をする。この形や複雑な意匠は 間違いなく金蔵さんの風浪だ。
そうとは限らんよ。親族であれば一度くらいは親父の手紙を受け取ったことはあるはずだ。その風浪をもとに偽の紋章を作り、親父殿を語って刻印した可能性が否めない。
兄貴に同感だ。風浪に刻印されている紋章がどれだけ親父のものに酷似していたとしても、だからその封筒が親父のものであるという証拠にはならない。
私も全く同じよ。風浪の刻印だけでお父様の手紙だなんて決めつけることには同意できないわ。
She didn't say it came from the old bastard. She said it came from frickin' Beatrice, for God's sake. Why don't you listen?
南條先生、曖昧な言葉は慎んでいただけるかしら。
これは失礼。出過ぎた口でしたな。
One after another, all of the siblings from Cross on downwards rejected Nanjo's statement, saying that the envelope Maria held wasn't necessarily from Kinzo. They were afraid. They feared from the bottom of their hearts that Kinzo's intentions were written in there, and that it might be some announcement regarding the inheritance that would be decided unfavorably to them.
マリア、その封筒は傘を貸してくれた人がくれたのね。ふうじゃわからないでしょ。そうなの？
つまり魔女ベアトリーチェが傘と一緒にマリアちゃんにその封筒を。
Maria nodded forcefully.
主人に私も同感です。得体の知れない何者かが手渡した怪文書です。読むにも値しません。
せめて読むくらいいいじゃねえかよ。ま。
Bachelor said it to Jessica in a small voice, trying to act tough, but Natsui heard him clearly and glared at him with threatening eyes. Don't you dare do that, I'll fucking punch you in the face.
それでマリアはベアトリーチェに食事が終わったら読めって言われたんだな。
Like it's your last meal, bitches. Get comfy.
いいじゃないの皆さん。これはおじい様の封筒ではなくベアトリーチェの封筒。
Don't you what the
誰が書いたのかはともかく中身を聞いてからの判断でもいいんじゃないかしら。
Yeah, let her read it, okay? Stop talking, let her read. Come on.
そうやな。
Fucking Christ.
お父さんが書いたとは限らんが、中身が気になるのは事実や。
So then shut the fuck up and let Maria read what is it on the bed?
マリアちゃん、さっきは無理やり取ろうとしてすまんかった。
Hey, you better apologize, you little bitch.
謝るから、みんなの前でそれ読み上げてくれんか。
Go ahead, Maria.
マリア、読みなさい。
As all the relatives stared fiercely at Maria, she spread the letter open with a rustle.
本当に親父の手紙だと思うか？
Shut up.
ありえんね。
Oh, what says you?
親父殿が私たちに何かを発表するときは、直接でなければいつだって源氏を通してじゃないか。このようなこじゃれた方法でするとは思えんね。
そうよ。マリアをメッセンジャーに？それこそお父様の趣味じゃないわよ。ローザ、これはマリアちゃんが私たちを脅かそうという何かの隠し芸なんでしょ？
Shut the fuck up.
マリアはそんな気の利いたことができる子じゃないわ。
Go ahead. The words came out of Maria's mouth, but for some reason her voice seemed different than usual. Everyone went suddenly silent. Ooh.
ロッケン島へようこそ、後宮家の皆様方。
Oh my god. Is that the voice actor of Rika? From Higurashi? Oh fuck. What the hell?
私は金蔵様にお仕えしております当家顧問錬金術師のベアトリーチェが申します。
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the other one I'm thinking about, but I don't know. Huh.
そんなアホな。
Okay, wait. Okay, I was like fascinated by something else. I gotta reread that. Welcome to Rokkenjima, members of the Ushiromiya family. I am BEATRICE'S. I did not the best of the family. Okay.
黙って。
長年にわたりご契約に従いお仕えしてまいりましたが、本日金蔵様よりその契約の終了を宣告されました。よって本日をもちまして、当家顧問錬金術師のお役目を終了させていただきますことをどうかご了承くださいませ。
By the way, I love the music. This is supposed to be a serious moment, but again, oh my god, why?
くだらん。ざれ言だ。
Yeah, it is foolish.
聞くに耐えません。
Too bad. Now shit your ass down, bitch.
さてここで皆様に契約の一部をご説明しなければなりません。
Oh?
私ベアトリーチェは金蔵様にある条件とともに莫大な黄金の貸与をいたしました。その条件とは契約終了時に黄金のすべてを返還すること。
Oh.
そして利息として後ろ宮家のすべてを頂戴できるというものです。
What does that mean exactly?
むちゃくちゃや。
Like the members of the family's lives, maybe? As in sacrifices? Oh shit.
初めっからむちゃくちゃだぜ。
要するにあれだろ、よくある悪魔の契約みたいなやつなんだろ。ほんで契約がおしまいってことになるから利子を回収に来たってわけだ。
Oh shit.
いいんや、長年の退職金のつもりかな。
Okay. You don't have to mock her old age. Jesus Christ.
ちゃっかりした魔女だぜ。
You know, that's going to get you in trouble.
バトラ君、今は茶化さない方がいい。
Bachelor made a face as if to ask, if I can't make fun of this, what can I make fun of? Some of the adults' faces were pale, while others looked dazed.
これだけをお聞きならば皆様は金蔵様のことをなんと無慈悲なのかとお嘆きにもなられるでしょう。しかし金蔵様は皆様に富と名誉を残す機会を設けるため特別な条項を追加されました。その条項が満たされた時に限り私は黄金と利子を回収する権利を永遠に失います。
特別な条項？
それは何よ。
特別条項。契約終了時にベアトリーチェは黄金と利子を回収する権利を持つ。ただし隠された契約の黄金を暴いた者が現れた時、ベアトリーチェはこの権利を全て永遠に放棄しなければならない。利子の回収はこれより行いますが、もし皆様のうちの誰か一人でも特別条項を満たせたなら、すでに回収した分も含めて全てお返しいたします。
Yeah, it is the souls of the dead. Yeah, the sacrifices. Oh shit. Well, oh, and look at that. The collection of the interest, aka the sacrifices, will proceed shortly. Fan-fucking-tastic. So deaths will start raining down upon us. Loving it.
なお、回収の手始めとしてすでに後ろ宮本家の家督を受け継いだことを示す後ろ宮家当主の指輪をお預かりさせていただきました。
Ooh, nice. Okay, so basically whoever finds the gold becomes the actual Ushiromiya family head. Alright, cool.
封印のろうそくにてそれをどうかご確認くださいませ。
これがそうだというのか。親父が指輪を手放すなどありえん。
Cross stared at the sealing wax as if trying to burn a hole through it. Ava and Rudolph were doing the same over his shoulder.
確かにチェスの時、金蔵さんの指に何か足りんような違和感は感じ取りました。
南條先生、おぼろげな記憶でいい加減なことを言わないように。
Oh, shut the fuck up!
その心眼をここでは測れないわ。本当に指輪をおじい様は誰かに手渡したのか、この手紙が本当の話かどうかはおじい様に直接確認すればいいだけの話じゃない。
Sure, you can't check if it's true or not, but you also can't check if it's false or not. It's like a double-edged sword. Like the same fucking side of the coin.
キリエさんの言う通りだわ。
果たして金蔵さんがそれを答えてくれますかな。
No.
あの人のお考えは時に人の世の常識では測りかねますからな。
どのみちざれ言の域を伝言。第一、黄金幻想自体が親父殿のまやかしだ。ありもしない黄金の話を始めるのはお前たちだけで十分だ。
Fine, you don't get to have shit, bitch.
でも魔女様はおっしゃってるわよ。黄金を見つけた者に家督と全ての財産を引き渡すってね。つまりベアトリーチェ様はお父様の顧問弁護士もしくは金庫番でもあられるってことじゃないのかしら。このような怪しげな文章を子供に託すような怪人物を信用することなどできません。
兄貴、腹を割ってもらうぜ。兄貴の知らない人物が親父の財産管理をしてるようなことはあり得るのか。
いや、それはない。私は当主代行として親父殿の全ての財産を把握している。私に知られずにそれらを自由にできる人間はいないはずだ。
じゃあつまりクラウス兄さんの把握していない財産ってことじゃないの？
バカな！そんなものあるわけがない。
あるわよ。兄さんが把握していないお父様の資産。そんなものあるわけがありません。
いや、あるで。それがお父さんの、いや、ベアトリーチェの隠し黄金や。
話を整頓しよう。つまり親父には兄貴も知らない腹心がいた。そしてそいつはずっと黄金の番と運用を任されてきたわけだ。あるいは悪魔の契約まがいのルールで融資した神塚の大富豪か。
その腹心のベアトリーチェさんは自分の黄金を融資する相手として息子兄弟の誰がふさわしいか試したいということなのかしら。
Kai's question was one that all the siblings wanted answered. Upon reflection, they realized that Kinzo's strange epitaph had hung in the hall beneath the witch's portrait for quite some time. And while it had long been whispered that whoever solved the puzzle would receive everything, no one had ever clearly stated it. It was just something that everyone had hoped might be true. And right here, right now, the thing they'd hoped for had been clearly stated in Beatrice's letter. It clearly specified that everything of the Ushiromiya family would be given to the one who found the gold.
黄金の隠し場所については、すでに金蔵様が私の肖像画の下に碑文にて公示されております。条件は、碑文を読むことができる者すべてに公平に。黄金を暴けたなら、私はすべてをお返しするでしょう。それではどうか今宵を、金蔵様との知恵比べにて、存分にお楽しみくださいませ。今宵が知的かつ優雅な夜になるよう、心よりお祈りいたしております。黄金のベアトリーチェ。
Beatrice the Golden. Ooh.
お父さん、聞こえているはずです。返事をしてください。
The door to Kinzo's study was being violently, harshly beaten against, over and over again like a percussion instrument. The yells coming from the other side belonged to Klaus, Rudolph, and sometimes Ava. It was the siblings who were trying to intrude upon Kinzo's study to question him about the truth behind that mysterious letter. Kinzo was eating. An elegant tablecloth was set over the desk, and the fabulous dinner that had adorned the table down in the dining hall was reproduced here. Kinzo continued his meal in silence. Shannon, taking away an empty plate, looked uncomfortably between the door being pounded on and Kinzo's face.
皆さんがお呼びですが、いかがいたしますか?
Obviously, just ignore it.
捨ておけ。神と我が晩餐は沈黙を尊ぶ。
黙らせますか。
必要ない。我が耳には届いておらぬ。
Liar. Kinzo enjoyed his food, apparently indifferent. Genji quietly lowered his head and took a single step back. As he did, Kanon, who stood in reserve like a shadow behind, and to the side of Genji, opened his mouth.
マリア様がベアトリーチェ様より手紙を受け取られたとのことで、その真偽を確かめたいのでしょう。
あやつめ、早速始めおったか。さあ、ベアトリーチェ、かけるコインに不足はあるまい。存分に今宵を楽しもうではないか。負ける気はないぞ。お前の微笑みは永遠に私のものだ。もう一度見られるなら、富も名誉も我が命すらも惜しくはない。さて、ルーレットは回り始めた。ボールはどのポケットに落ちるのか。ノワールか、ルージュか、それとも親の総取りか。さあ始めるがいい、ベアトリーチェ。私が再びお前に奇跡の力というものを見せてやる。
Woo! Well, well, well. Time moves on. 2 hours. Alrighty. Let me see how long I've been recording for. I think I will actually go ahead and end it here for now. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining in for as long as you did. If you watched all the way, I thank you. And I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Because there will be more Umineko and Higurashi soon. So stay tuned for those. And please, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks.